a war veteran who terrorized white farmers in Mashonaland Central during the violent land invasions of the early 2000s, was beginning a 6-year prison sentence on Wednesday after he was convicted of stock theft. Zingai Nevurange, 64, stole 16 cattle from farmer Thomas Charles Bailey in 2002. Harare magistrate Victoria Mashamba said Nevurange's actions distorted the agrarian reform. She conditionally suspended a year of Nevurange's sentence, leaving him to serve an effective 5 years. Speaking during sentencing, the magistrate said Mashamba was lucky he committed the crime before the law was changed to impose a minimum 9-year sentence for stock theft. Nevurange's case was sent for review at the High Court 3 times and once to the Supreme Court, but he was unsuccessful in getting the charges quashed. The High Court ordered a retrial. Said Mashamba, "When you committed the offense, it was because you wanted to implement what you fought for. But this did not go well because you ended up taking someone's cattle. Moral blameworthiness is high because you were a commander and took advantage of your authority by stealing and distorting the agrarian reform. You planned to steal because you sent the cattle to your farm in Zimbabwe. You did not assist in the recovery of the cattle. You tried to fight against standing trial. You are lucky that at the time it was not 9 years mandatory sentence for such crimes. The court shall not impose that 9-year mandatory sentence, but will use common law." Mashamba also said she had decided against sentencing him per beast, but treat his theft as one count. The court will not look at the number of cattle. A fine or a community service would trivialize the offense. A custodial sentence is merited. I will sentence you to 6 years imprisonment and 1 year on condition that you shall not commit a similar offense in a period of 5 years. You will serve 5 years effective without an option of a fine, she ruled. Bailey was the owner of Danbury Park Farm in Marlborough, Harare. The National Prosecuting Authority proved that Nevurange and some youths invaded the farm on April 13, 2002, and prevented Bailey from returning. They barricaded the entrance using poles and drums and then forced Bailey's family out of the farm. He had a herd of 977 cattle and 210 calves. Nevurange took custody of all the cattle. On April 5 and 7, 2002, Nevurange then drove 20 cattle to his Amith farm in Zimbabwe. 16 beasts were recovered from Nevurange on November 13, 2003, after Bailey identified them. The court also heard that on several occasions, the war veteran would order his gang of youths to slaughter cows for meat. When Bailey was finally allowed to enter his farm on July 13, 2002, he collected 1,042 cattle and discovered that 145 beasts were missing.